Hi everyone, it's Amanda from Forever Flowers. Today I thought I would show you how to make these rolled crepe paper roses. I made these out of Italian crepe paper again, and I bought some little ferns for the back, but you could cut leaves out with a die or by hand if you wanted. I made these into little buttonholes. I'll just move those to one side. The things you will need are a strip of crepe paper. This time I've cut it against the grain rather than with the other roses that we cut the petals out. They were cut like this way. I'll just show you on a large piece. When you get your crepe paper roll, before we cut along and then did strips, this time you need to unroll it and cut strips this way. And that's what I've done with this piece here, like a strip of paper off of there. You need your crepe paper, you need a wire or a stick to fasten it to, florist tape, scissors, pliers and glue gun. Alright, the first thing you need to do is with the crepe paper you need to stretch it as far as it will go. It'll only stretch well one way, so you'll know if then you've cut it the right way or not. Alright, once you've done that, bring it as close as I can, you need to take your crepe paper and fold the corner down like that, and then you need to fold again, and with your thumb, if you keep it onto this bit here, you twist up, and then fold again and twist up, fold down and twist up, and you'll start to get a pattern like that. And you need to carry that on all the way along your crepe paper, folding down, twisting back with your thumb. Depending on the size of flower you want will depend on how much crepe paper you've cut at the beginning. The piece I've cut here is like just enough to do one of the little buttonhole roses that I've just shown you. Just keep folding it down and twist back on itself. Nail it at the end. Right, once you've gone all the way along, you'll have one side that's like this, just flat, and the other side, where you've been bending them and twisting them up all the time, it'll have like a little lip like that, and this is the side that needs to be on the outside of the flower. So now you need to take your florist wire and just put a good amount of glue onto the end that you've bent, and then taking the wrong side, which is the flat side, just put your wire in and just make sure that you've covered up the green stick. Let's just check it. Right, and then this is the wrong side that we're rolling, and you start to roll the rose. Try and keep it in shot so you can see. The back bit where you're twisting you need to hold like quite tightly, just pinch it together each time you roll. I'm just going to turn it around a second to see if it's going alright, because I can't see that side. Right. Coming up to the end. Right, now you just need to put a bit of glue on the inside and secure the last bit there. Right, once you've done that, you need to squeeze this part together. And I've cut it quite long this time, but you can cut it shorter, and then you can wrap wire around here or florist tape. I'm just going to trim a little bit of this off because it's quite thick, so you can carefully trim the ends away if it's too much. Right, then I'm just going to squeeze it as tightly as I can, put a little bit of glue onto the side, and take the florist tape, put it onto the glue, hold it for a couple of seconds, and then start to wind to make the base, the green part of the rose. Just twist it as tight as you can. And then it'll come down onto the stem. I'm going to have to go back up with it, right? I'm only going to go down halfway because I just want to use it for a little buttonhole, save wasting the tape. So I've just gone back up onto the base part of the flower. Right, and just break the tape off. So you should have something that looks a bit like that. And I've got these little silver leaves that I bought. Just going to put some glue onto there. Cut the end off a little. And then attach the rose to the leaf. Hold it for a couple of seconds to dry the glue. And then take the florist wire again, just to attach the leaf. Oh, took it out of shot bits, sorry. Right, and once you get to the end, just break the tape off. Snip that off. And there you have the rose. This one's rolled a little bit tight, but I was pointing it towards the camera, so you can roll them looser when you do yours. And that's what they should look like when they're finished. You can also make pine cones out of these, and I'll put a video on to show you how to do those soon. And also the little green, like spiky leaf bits that you could use as well, so I'll do one of those as well. Right, thank you for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!